Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Fintoo and you're watching Friday First Cut series. I am Nidhi Manchanda, Certified Financial Planner and Head of Training Research and Development at Fintoo. In the budget 2023, some of the tax reliefs were announced that we have discussed already in our last video. Now, in continuation of that video, today we'll be discussing about some investment related announcements that were made in the budget 2023. So, without waiting any further, let's start. The first announcement that was made was related to senior citizen savings scheme. So the maximum amount that one can invest into such a scheme was 15 lakhs earlier. Now this limit has been increased to 30 lakhs. Now it is useful for senior citizens who are conservative and would want to park their money in such a scheme where the interest earned is close to 8%. So definitely it is a positive move for the senior citizens who can park amount up to 30 lakhs now in senior citizen savings scheme earning an interest of 8%. The second announcement that was made was related to post office monthly income scheme. Here also the maximum amount that can be invested has been increased. So it has been increased from 4.5 lakhs to 9 lakhs for a single account and from 9 lakhs to 15 lakhs for a joint account. Now again, for the highly conservative investors who would want to park their money in such a scheme will have an added opportunity of investing more money and parking it in such a scheme. Please note that the interest earned in this scheme is 7.1%, and for conservative investors or other investors who would want certain debt exposure into their portfolio, they can definitely invest into such a scheme. So a new small saving scheme has been introduced for women, that is Mahila Samman saving certificate, where women can invest up to 2 lakh rupees for their short term investment requirement. Here short term means that one can invest up to 2 lakh rupees for 2 years earning an interest of 7.5%. Now this move is definitely important for women investors who can park their money for their short term requirements in such a scheme. Also note that partial withdrawals is also possible. Now the fourth point is related to capital gains. Now deduction on capital gains by investment into a residential property under section 54 and 54F has been increased to 10 crores rupees. The fifth announcement and one of the major setback that was seen in the finance bill after the budget was announced was related to taxability of maturity proceeds from a life insurance policy. Now what happens is, now it has been introduced that anybody who is paying a premium for a life insurance policy and the premium, the aggregate premium of the policies that he is paying, if it exceeds 5 lakh rupees, then the maturity amount would be taxable. The death benefit will be tax free now as well, but the maturity amount will become taxable if the aggregate premium exceeds 5 lakhs limit, and this will be applicable for all the policies issued from 1st April 2023. Another important point to note here is that it is not applicable for ULIPs. This move is definitely negative for the insurance industry, and also if anybody would want to invest into an insurance policy with a high ticket premium, they should be doing it before 31st March 2023, because if you are doing it after that date, that is from 1st April 2023, in that case the maturity proceeds from such a policy could be taxable for you. Now the sixth point and the major point was also announced related to market linked debentures. So now market linked debentures is being proposed to be taxed as a short term capital gain, that is it will be taxed as per the slab rate of an individual. Again, this is something new which has come up in budget 2023. Now moving on, let me tell you some changes that were announced in terms of TDS. Now the first one is related to online games. So TDS will be deducted on the net winnings at the time of withdrawal or at the end of the financial year. Also please note that TDS would be without the threshold of 10,000 rupees. For lottery, crossword puzzles, games, etc., threshold limit is 10,000 for TDS shall continue but shall apply to aggregate winnings during a financial year. Another important point one should note is that the TDS on withdrawal of taxable portion of EPF in non-PAN cases has been reduced from 30% to 20%. Another announcement that was made related to TDS is the withdrawal of the exemption from TDS currently available on interest payment on listed debentures. So these were some of the changes investment related which were announced in the budget 2023. In case of any further query, any questions, feel free to get in touch with our finance and tax experts. And for more such videos, do subscribe to our channel.